Everyone, and is it on?
This one on.
Is Twitch on? Oh, there we go. Hi everyone. We are Dances with Kobolds, back from for this campaign anyway, back from our holiday break. Before we begin tonight's session, I would like to point out in the doobly-doo down below, all of our collective of sister shows called the Heroes Wanted Collective of Shows, and also a link to our Extra Life. But without further ado, tonight I am joined by...
Hello, everyone. I'm going to start because we had someone missing. I'm Lorne. I'm going to be playing Tafina Boondiggle and Sasha, the Cave Badger Ranger Beast Companion to my Gnome Ranger.
Hi, Ian. I'll be doing Kevin Hillman, the bureaucratic drunken monk.
Hi, everyone. I'm Tara. I'll be playing Hecate, the Eldarin Cleric of the Grave.
I'm Patrick. I'll be playing Arkady Renko, the Ghostwise Halfling Inquisitive Rogue.
Thank you all for joining me tonight. Uthor, in the real world, has classes, so he had to drop out of this session temporarily. So I'm going to say he found those zombie rats his druid, the local druidess, asked him to find, and he's now going off and assisting her in her experiments. Last time, where we left our heroes, you guys made it all the way to a ziggurat that had been described to you at Fort Frostfell, and by a bunch of bandits you defeated, as being a place where Ralakai, sort of the big bad of the area, is residing. You realize it was a ziggurat of ancient dwarven make from the Al Nasser civilization. And when you came upon the ziggurat, you realized that what would normally be as a part of the dwarven, sort of pan-dwarven religious practices, what would kind of be like a communal eating table right out in front, had been turned somehow in the past sinister and into like a sacrificial cannibalistic altar. You were able to sneak into the ziggurat and almost take the bandit captain Therath Shortcloak by surprise. Tafina was shocked to recognize Tafina as his schoolmate's old nasty schoolmistress. After a bit of a quick battle, most of the bandits ended up surrendering to you or getting knocked out, and you were able to, between Kevin and Arkady, were able to knock out and arrest the guard captain. After that, you met the half-orc Bazig, who came out, sort of took a look at the situation, and successfully negotiated a bit of a truce and being able to be let go if he participated. With that, you ended up rescuing all of the prisoners in this room. But after talking to the rest of the bandits, you realize that there is something upstairs that Ralakai had been encouraging bandits to go up and try and find some lost treasure or artifacts to discover what was behind the Demonplague. So you kind of have a choice before you. Do you want to go upstairs and figure out what's going on? Or do you want to return to town?
Well, I think we're supposed to figure out what's going on, right?
Pretty much.
I would certainly say it's exploration time.
Oh, can you share the map?
Oh, yes, I'm so sorry. So these pathways lead up the stairs. Down here, you pretty much have cleared everything out. I'm gonna just expose this whole map. prisoners were being held over sort of... Yeah. You realize most of this ziggurat, is still full of sludge and muck and the like.
I can't see. Oh, did I delete it somehow? Can you reshare it? Something I did something that disappeared.
Not a problem. And the bandits were also sort of excavating this area, but just over the centuries, it seemed to, there didn't seem to be much down here.
Hmm.
It's just stairs upstairs, and when you first came here, you realized that there were just two people standing guard, and instead of looking out to the entrance at the top of the stairs, they were looking at the second story floor, like watching and waiting for something to come down.
Bazig, what is upstairs?
Well, bunch of traps apparently. We lost a couple of bandits. But apparently there's also some sort of treasure up there. That's where Ralakai found this thing, which is the lightning gauntlet that controlled the lightning cage that the prisoners were kept in. Ralakai had asked us to excavate upstairs and try and find out more information. Apparently this dwarven civilization dealt with this great evil he keeps on talking about, and he thought there would be more clues upstairs. There's apparently a bunch of reliefs up there. Honestly, I never went up there. Too many deaths.
Insight check that.
Okay, insight. You get the sense that he's being truthful. He's being truthful to you. But he's sort of hiding that he's actually kind of scared of what's up there.
Are there people who've survived up there and come back, or is it more of a hope somebody comes back and you find the traps by people setting them off?
Well, I think that was more Ralakai's plan than versus mine. He originally, when he first told us that there was treasure up there, but let me put it this way. He originally told us there was a lot of treasure up there, but we'd have to do away with some traps and any sort of knowledge he'd take, but we would keep the coin. So initially, we went up there thinking that we were going to get rich. After the first one or two parties that barely came back, talking of horrors and the like, we all sort of, became unenthused.
What kind of horrors?
Yes, define horrors.
Acid that burns you.
That's what acid does. That's not so horrible.
Oh, acid traps.
Oh,
Some sort of
okay.
unseen force. And other dwarvish contraptions that move on their own.
But nothing sounds horrible yet.
Those contraptions that move on their own try and kill you. Sorry, I thought that was implied.
I mean, no tentacles, no brain sucking out of your ear, no
That
being
they got
taken
to.
over by a demon. That doesn't sound so bad.
Who's gonna get taken over by a demon? Tentacles? Like, stop reading children's tales. My gods.
Well, I mean, those are horrific.
We have already met people who've been taken over, so I wouldn't scoff at that.
His eyes will grow wide, and he'll take a look at you to make sure that he's basically doing an insight check of you, realizes that you're telling the truth, and acts kind of shocked.
Ralakai may be mad, but I don't think he is entirely wrong.
Oh, dear. Well, if you have any more questions, I'd like to get on out of here and just get as far as away from here as possible. If you don't mind.
Does anybody else have any questions for Bazig before we allow him to leave?
I don't think so.
No.
Well, it's been a pleasure. Oh, sorry, go ahead.
No.
Oh, I was just going to say Hecate's keeping one eye on the stairs. Sorry.
Well, it's been a pleasure doing business with you, and the upstairs is particularly nasty, but apparently treasure awaits. So, it's up to you.
Indeed. Hopefully you will stick to our bargain, and if we need help, your tribe will certainly come to our aid. But
Absolutely.
until then, long days and pleasant nights.
Long days and pleasant nights to you. Did you agree to help him take over the tribe or not? I can't remember from last time.
I don't think we did. That
not-
doesn't sound familiar.
You just
No,
let
I
him
know.
go for information.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's what I thought.
And he said if he gets back to his tribe, they will assist us if we need it sometime in the future, but I don't think we agreed to help him take it over.
Right.
No, I don't recall that.
Right,
Now,
okay.
what if we send the rest of the bandits with him as aid to help him take over his tribe?
Why, I would most like that indeed. Make it be their penance.
Do you have any problem with that, Hecate? You subdued most of them.
No, that sounds like a really good idea. They either, they'll either help and live or not and die.
Kind of shiver.
Oh, you've been leading a life of sin. Don't look so shocked.
Yeah, but of human sin.
Sin is sin. And she just tuts at them like a disappointed mother.
Alright, so Bezik will leave with the bandits. With the prisoners, I know last time you made sure they are all healed and they've gotten some food. What are your orders for the survivors?
Just follow our half ogre.
Get the sense that half ogre's not going to town.
Yeah, he's not going to town. He's heading off into the wilderness. Frankly, could we send them off with the schoolmistress back to town?
Schoolmistress you arrested.
Why don't we
Yes.
send him with Greypaw back to town?
Oh
Yeah, why
you
don't we?
could. Right.
Yeah, we'll send him back with Greypaw along with the arrested schoolmistress. I'm pretty certain they won't let her go.
Yeah, they're probably not they're probably not. Oh, and in feeding them and healing them, you realize that one of these prisoners was Alia Theranos, who you have been sent to look for by the mayor.
Mm.
Hey guys, sorry
Hey.
for my lateness.
Hey, not so bad.
As punishment, you get to go upstairs and search for traps first.
Yeah.
All right. Wednesday is Fantasy Grounds.
Yes.
Okay. All right. Go ahead. I'll just log in.
Just to give you a brief sort of update. I'm not sure if you were able to make it for last session, but you ended up going to the Ziggurat. Arcady snuck in and got into like a knife fight with the bandit leader, who turned out to be a school teacher in the region that Tafina remembered, and Tafina remembered that she was really, really mean, according to his friends.
Okay.
You were able to subdue most of the bandits, and you entered into a bit of an agreement with a half-ogre, who sort of, after hearing all the commotion, came down, saw that where the tides were turning, and offered information and assistance if he was able to just leave and take these other bandits and go back to and take over his tribe, which he wanted to, for lack of a better term, modernize and embrace science and like technology and that sort of thing.
Got ya. That's like the normal thing, right?
Yes.
They always do that. They want to bring them, civilize them, I believe the term is used.
Kinda.
Well, forcefully. Okay, I'm logging
Is
in.
it forceful? Well, I guess it is forcefully if it's half ogre against half ogre.
Still level 4?
Yes.
Okay.
Oh, and you found the scout that the mayor, the mayor's niece, and she doesn't have a tongue.
Jesus. Okay.
I will telepathically ask her, did she have one when she arrived?
And she'll go. People can't respond to you, right? Or can they?
Not telepathically, but she could nod. Yeah.
And that's what I meant, telepathically. She nods, and another prisoner will let you know that she mouthed off to the Therath Shortcloak one too many times, and ended up getting her tongue removed as a punishment.
Can I fix that? I don't think I have anything that can do that.
It's either
Generates a high level spell.
Yeah, regenerate.
Yeah.
Is it greater
Damn.
restoration that can do it, or lesser?
No, it's a body
No.
part, so it's regenerate.
Yeah,
Damn it.
it's what you guys had to deal with when you found Amber in Icewind Dale.
Right.
Well, I will certainly see what we can do to restore your tongue. In the meantime, if you could convince your uncle to, by way of thanking us, to give voting rights to the people in town we have discussed with him, that would be most appreciated.
Roll me an insight check.
So that's a 15.
You realize that for the briefest of moments, when you say your uncle, she gets this very brief, confused look on her face. But then when you say the mayor, she suddenly kind of like regains her composure and recognizes what she should do. Just a little peculiar and odd. You think, you'd know who your uncle is.
Noted.
Okay, so the ex-prisoners are all going with Uthor, because back to town with the zombie rat. Is there any other questions or anything else you want to do before they skedaddle?
Mm-mm.
Okay, I guess you're heading upstairs.
Could we take a short rest? I'm not badly hurt, but I wouldn't mind mending up if we're going to be facing some traps and other nasty things upstairs.
Okay, does anybody object?
I'm not against that. It's perfect. That's fine.
I'm totally on board for that.
Mm-hmm.
So we rest.
Ugh.
Is there supposed to be a map or something up? I'm just wondering.
I accidentally had everyone take a long rest.
Okay.
That's fine.
No, that's fine for you guys. I was like, crap.
Yeah.
Because I can't undo it.
Oh.
Well, you can't undo it without a lot of damage being added back.
All right, I suppose it is my job to find the traps.
I'll be right behind you, sir.
Okay, let me move you to a different map.
And then,
Occasionally stepping
Renko will just sort of also say, unless, and kind of look at Sasha and then shake his head knowing that that's not right.
Well, I mean, Sasha
badger-
will help.
The badger
You know,
is not trap bait.
She's got a good sense of smell. She might be able to smell the acid before we get to it.
That is a thought.
Is there a way to add my character, or is it to the actual? I don't see my character at all. Am I blind?
What? No, hold on. I'm just changing maps. 1 second.
She's got to drag us from the combat tracker.
No problem.
I think we might be able to drag ourselves on. I'll check when we get to the
We
next
can,
map.
but it screws around with targeting. Are you dragging us from one map to the other?
Yeah.
Because my token just got removed from the map we're on.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, everyone but Arcady and Greypaw. Now just Greypaw and the wolf.
Weird.
Yeah, there's only one entity, I think, in case you're moving between multiple maps.
No, usually it doesn't do that, which is weird.
Yeah, that was really weird. Okay, let me share. Okay, so you were ascending the stairs, I presume?
Yes.
Yes.
I would probably send Sasha up ahead, and she would be doing perception checks as required in order to try and find traps.
Sure, is she going to sniff them out, or?
She is going to sniff out signs of trappages.
I'm going to tie a loop on a rope and then put the loop around Arc.
She
Just
got
in
a
case
20.
See Sasha start to ascend the stairs, and she's sniffing and sniffing and sniffing. And then right at the top of the stairs, she just growls. But you don't necessarily see anything.
Arcady, I think we found something.
I think she smells something. I will stealthily head to the top of the stairs.
I will belay out rope.
Okay, so you're going to go right on the landing?
I will stop just before the landing. I mean, basically, I just want to look over the stairs to see what I can see as I come up. Do you want investigation or perception?
Give me 1 sec.
Is it lit? Is it dark up the stairs?
It is dark.
Is there a lever that says Super Happy Fun Slide?
No.
I'm going to be right behind Arcady as well, like Kevin to the one side, me to the other, because I think I'm the closest thing we have to a tank now.
Because we
I
lost.
can take damage.
Yeah, but I with like the highest AC, so I'm the hardest to hit, I think. I could be wrong.
I will turn around and say, we will need torches. It is dark up ahead.
Can't remember my character.
Nobody has light.
Let me
I have
check.
Parker.
Oh, I have Sacred Flame.
That doesn't actually provide light.
No?
I have a lamp. I will get some lamp and some oils from the wagon, which I was allowed to bring this time.
In the dark.
Well, yeah, roll me a perception check. I found the dialogue I needed to find.
Actually, I think out of everyone, I think Arcady and Kevin are the only ones who don't have dark vision.
Yeah.
Even
Let's
with
just say-
dark vision, we'd be doing perception checks with disadvantage.
Exactly.
Yep, so I stand behind Arcady with the lamp,
Okay,
making myself the bigger target if somebody wants to shoot out of the darkness.
you climb up the stairs and you get to the very last stairs, and you're going really, really carefully. And you're looking around, and initially you don't think anything's there. But then you realize there's two creatures in front of you.
Okay.
You smell this sort of acid. And it's very cube-like. And, and it's completely blocking the stairs.
I guess that's the bottom of 2 jellies, I think they're called. Right there at the top of the stairs. Can anybody else
Jellies,
see that? Oozes. There you go. Okay.
Yeah, we literally can only see the
Gelatinous
stairs
cubes.
steps.
There you go.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
We probably should have asked if there was a different way upstairs.
There isn't.
Hindsight's a bitch.
Initiative.
Wait, is that a Jello cube with a grape in the center?
It's a gelatinous cube. That's not a grape. That's a shield.
Oh, so it is.
Can I see anything inside of them, or are they totally empty?
I'm going to say you sort of eyes finally adjust and you realize, oh crap, there's a gelatinous cube in front of me. And you see a little bit, even though it's kind of opaque-ish, you do see what looks to be leftover bits of a bandit.
I will reach down and pat Sasha on the head and just say, "Good dog."
She's a badger.
I mean, under the law, subsection 32A, if it has 4 legs, a tail, and fur, it's considered a dog.
Kevin, I really don't think this is the time for that right now. Do you?
No, sorry, Mom.
Can we get one to move, do you think? Or do we have to...
They're not attacking us?
You're right, they're waiting for you to
Do
walk
something.
into them. They're going to attack in, like...
What are they, Roombas? They have
They're- well,
stare
first off-
sensors?
They're lazy. So they expect the food to come to them, but if they sense the food isn't coming to them, they're eventually going to come to us. So
I
we got
guess
to figure
they
this
are-
out.
Yeah, you're right. They have already fed, so... I can try talking to them.
I will pull some rations out of my pack, and I want to try and toss it over top of it, behind it, to see what if it just over top and a couple of feet behind, to see if it'll move towards that.
Would that be like a deception check?
No, I'm not trying to deceive it. I'm just actually trying to
You're
give
trying
it
to
a
get
different
to pay
target.
attention. Yeah, so performance?
Yeah.
Actually, I'm going to say gelatinous cubes, apparently, just from looking at like flavor text, will just go after whatever. Roll me an athletics check to see if you actually do take this ration and throw it over.
Good lord. -1. This is gonna... I'm gonna throw it backwards. Oh, that's not bad. A 16.
If you had rolled a really low number, I was going to use my catch arrows to grab it out of the air and chuck it.
Okay. I'm gonna say your
And I throw it over.
I'm gonna say it lands like there. And this one will follow it.
So I could jump over them, sir, and start leading them away.
Anybody have a bag of salt?
I have a cooker. I have cook's utensils. Does that include salt?
Mm. It was a joke. Well,
I think we're going to have to fight our way past.
yeah.
Gibbon, if you want to try and jump over, I will not stop you, but I don't know that it's a wise idea. How
We
much
also
height is
have,
there between the top of them and the ceiling of the passageway?
I also have these, and I'll hold up a couple of flasks of oil.
Doesn't say. I'm gonna say it almost completely engulfs it.
Okay.
This is dwarven architecture. They're on the short side of things. Yeah, even if it is supposed to be a big fancy temple, I'm gonna say it like mostly covers it.
Welcome to your beautiful new home with vaulted 6-foot ceilings.
Tafina, left or right? Which one do you want to take out?
I guess I'll take the one on the right.
All right, let's focus on the right and then just dash past the other one.
Okay.
But they're fairly easy to take out. Shouldn't we just try and lead them down and back? Because we don't want to get caught between them and something else on the other side, or one of them and something else on the other side.
Well, the same argument applies to if we try and lure them down. If we take them down, if we try and lure them away anywhere, we risk them coming up behind us.
Mm-hmm.
Fair enough. Let's take them both out, but let's focus one at a time.
Agreed.
They don't move very fast, do they? Maybe we can just keep ranging them and blasting them and drop.
Yeah, just back down the stairs.
Because they're not following us right now. So if we take maximum range and just blast them, that could work.
Yeah, that could work. All right, initiative, Arcady. It's your turn.
I will... Focusing on the one on the right to start, hand crossbow.
Okay, you didn't select it, but a 21 does hit.
Oh, goodness, that's right. And offhand, second attack. 8 is not going to hit.
Nope, I'll double check.
It is a big cube.
Actually, an 8 does hit. Their armor class is 6.
Oh my goodness.
Make sure you
Okay.
control click them so the damage gets applied.
Yeah, so total of 14 damage.
All right, anything else?
Nope, that is it for me. I will step down the stairs one just to get out of everybody's way.
All right, Hecate.
Sacred Flame. Control. Click. So the gelatinous cube 2 is the one on the right, correct?
Correct.
Okay. I just had a derp there. There we go. Do that. So it failed?
Means you can apply the damage.
Perfect.
It rolled a -1.
Wow.
Yeah,
Oh, you got full!
I couldn't figure out what the hell that meant for a second. Like my brain is just not working right now. Yay, full damage!
Is Sasha going on your turn?
I don't remember. I'm double checking on that. I mean, worst case scenario, we'll just retcon that she did it beforehand if I ordered her to do something. So
Sure.
skip her for now, and then it's my turn.
Alright, so gelatinous cube number 1 is going to move up forward and ready in action. As is gelatinous cube number 2.
Oh god, I hope these things don't have a reach. But they probably do.
Tafina!
All right, so turns out she goes on my turn. But she has her own hit point total, so that's why she's in the tracker. All right. Sorry, guys. I'm figuring out what I want to do here specifically.
I have 10 of these oil flasks. How much oil or what is the equivalent volume for gelatinous cube? A 10-foot by 10-foot cube would be
100 cubic feet.
Yeah, but what's that in ounces or gallons?
Not enough.
I don't know.
We don't have enough to store them if that's
I
what
only
we're
know
trying to do.
metric.
No, we can't poke them on them.
All right. So free action, ordering Sasha to move up to play Toto.
Oh boy. Oh boy. They have ready actions. I think they're gonna do something.
Oh, yeah, yeah, they do.
Oh well.
Give you one chance to reconsider.
No. I'd want her to do that.
Cannon fodder. Is she your familiar or something?
She's his best friend.
She succeeds.
Is she a familiar though, or is she an actual
No,
animal?
she's my beast companion.
Oh, you're a hunter.
I'm ranger. Yeah.
That's what I meant. Sorry.
Alright, so she successfully saved. So she can choose, it says a creature. It says she can choose, because she saved and it tried to eat her, that she can go back 5 feet or to the side of the cube. Okay.
She was going to try and hold the line, so I guess she'll go there because that's gelatinous cube 1.
They move 10 feet. We don't have to hold a line. Just keep back at the end.
Alright.
They're at the top of the stairs. They can only push us back.
Oh, well, she's getting engulfed.
Okay.
She failed her dexterity saving throw. So on a failed save, the cube enters the creature's space. And the creature takes 3d6 acid damage.
God damn it.
Okay.
What does that happen to me then? Do I get involved too?
Holy jeez.
Basically, this happens, you're right up front with it.
Okay.
The creature cannot, the creature cannot, it's not her turn, but on her turn, she can try and escape, and right now she cannot breathe, is restrained, and on the next cube's turn, will take damage. FYI.
Well, and we have to arrest this cube now because absorbing someone's dog counts.
It's still my turn.
Oh, I am so sorry.
I was gonna say it's a dog.
I just used my free action to say go, and then went ah.
Yeah. So, your badger is being eaten.
Yeah, I don't like that. Okay, I don't want to metagame, but I know things about these things.
Oh, you don't want to metagame? Do you know? Well, you can roll like a Arcana or Nature.
Well, it's more the fact of I'm basing on certain things of. We know there's been acid. This creature smells like acid. I'm going to assume it's somewhat made of acid.
Yes.
So in that case, then I'm not going to get up and positively ruin my swords. I'm going to shoot it with a crossbow. After Hunter's marking it, because I'm smart like that. And I deal 10 damage to Gelatinous Cube 2, who's now wounded. And yeah, that's my turn.
Okay. Alta Vista.
I am going to disengage.
Mhm.
Yeah, behind these guys. I don't know if there's more. Is it like stairs or something, or
Stairs going down.
okay?
Not
So
difficult terrain or anything.
okay, but if I disengage, I obviously cannot attack, right?
Yeah.
Okay. That
Kevin.
All right, so using ZLT's math there, that means I need to build 14 barrels to contain one of these at 53 gallons a barrel. But anyway, let's throw a dart. Oh, I'm gonna lose my dart.
You're really gonna lose your dart. Actually, wait. Well, wait. Does it have the ammunition property?
It does.
Okay, then yeah, you're gonna lose it.
And there we go.
You can tell it's getting a little hurt, but it just kind of also absorbs the dart, and that's the end of your turn?
Yes. I'll stay here.
Arcady!
Are these medium-sized creatures?
Large.
Large. Okay. I will bonus action use Insightful Fighting. So I'm going to make an insight check versus its deception check to see if my sneak attack can go off.
Okay, what do you want to learn?
No. It has to make a deception check, and then I can use sneak attack against it if it doesn't beat a 15.
Oh man, remember when you couldn't sneak attack an ooze?
Well, it has a -5. So, it rolled an 8. So you can sneak attack
All
it.
right. Okay, so yeah, so one attack, but yeah, I get to use my sneak attack.
Also, does having an ally... Does an enemy having an allied inside them count as,
No.
You're within 5 feet? Oh, no?
No, because it's not a threat. Okay, so
You're
total
grappled
is
if
16
you're
damage.
inside.
Nice. It's looking bloodied.
All right, I will stay where I am.
Okay. Hecate. It saved. Rolled exactly the amount needed, even though it has a -2 to wisdom.
lucky roll.
Yeah, Hecate, is that the end of your turn?
Is he there? Did we lose him?
Her, it's Tara.
Oh,
Sorry.
sorry.
Sorry, I'm muted. I didn't realize I was muted. Yeah, so I only do Toll the Dead, which sucks because the sucker saves. So if they succeed, nothing happens to it. But that's all I do because I don't want to spend. I don't want to summon my. I know I can't do it this turn anyway, but I don't want to summon my spiritual weapon. I want to save my second level spell slots, and I don't want to use my mace because I don't want to ruin it.
We just need
Yeah,
to get
that's it.
get the badger out, and then it's basically an auto fight to finish. Move 10 feet, attack. Move 10
Exactly.
feet,
Exactly.
attack.
Yeah, that's
And
why
we
I'm
can
not.
just hand wave it. So let's save the badger, and we win the fight
We're not going to be able to save the badger.
because it's a weasel.
No, because it has 4 hit points and it's going to take a shit ton of damage.
Not
because
if
it's
it
its
makes
turn.
it save. Makes it save before this one goes.
Do you want to use my camel as your new beast companion? It's
I
outside.
can't. It's large.
Aww. Do you want to use Brendan as your new beast companion?
So Sasha only goes on my turn. The only reason she's in the tracker is so she has hit points and something to target.
Oh, yes,
but
that's
I'm going to say for this one, just because she is before it, even though she acts on your turn, it's not like she's going to get out regardless, right? She's not waiting for you to tell her to get out of there.
Steph, she's restrained. She has 0 movement speed.
Okay. But they can try to escape by making a strength check.
On her turn, I'm assuming.
I'm just saying, I'm being nice to you. I'm letting you take this, giving you a chance to say, for Sasha to save herself. Because I am nice.
It's either that or a
strength
berry
check.
popping druid.
All right. Strength check. Oh, she's actually decent at strength.
It's just a DC 12.
She fails.
Sashay away.
Wah, wah, wah.
All right, this gelatinous cube will.
Move up 10 feet.
Well, the problem is it's at the stairs, and you can kind of see it move out its arms a little bit, but
It's a
actually
cube.
kind
It has no arms.
It has pseudopods, I thought, for its attack.
Yeah, it
Yeah,
has
okay,
pseudopod for an attack.
pseudopod. So it's tentacles.
Pseudopods.
They have penises on them, like in every anime.
I think the big difference between a tentacle and a pseudopod is one is like mucus or acid, and like the other is muscle and tendons and is a real thing.
There goes Sasha. She is dead for now. I'll allow her to make death saving throws.
She's still a creature, yeah. Well, first she takes damage. Okay. Yeah, that should have been on before. Yeah, 66. Wow. Okay.
I'm gonna be
That
nice
could
because
be insta-death.
That could be instant. Go ahead and roll.
it's okay. It's okay. I'm gonna say she just.
No, go ahead and roll.
Well, I was trying to roll.
Had the chance to pull her away.
Instead, you affected the restrained
boy.
bit.
All right, I'll roll 66. 1, 2, 3, 4.
Yeah, we all want to hear Lauren do his scream of
20.
"No."
Okay, so
Okay.
oh shit, no, how did she get damage applied to her?
I ended up applying it because it wasn't working. The button wasn't working.
Okay, so what you just rolled now was the damage applied to her?
Yeah.
Okay, good. So wait,
She had
Minus
4 hit
four.
points at 20. That takes her to minus 16, which
total.
is.
She had just enough to instantly die.
Oh,
You mean instantly dissolve, friend? Or
No,
Lauren?
she's dead. Now she's being digested.
Oh, okay,
I'm so sorry, Brendan. I feel so
It's
bad now.
Lauren.
It's me, it's Lorne.
Lauren, oh God, I'm doing it now too. My brain, like I said. Anyway, point being, Lauren, I'm so sorry. I feel so bad. I thought my Toll the Dead would work, and but I'm sorry. I feel like I cost you, Sasha.
perfectly fine. I thought if I moved her up, she'd be in the way, and I didn't remember they had held actions, and figured she'd hold the line for one round while they moved over her, and then we could take them down. Oh well.
By
Okay, I'm
Hycosian
gonna
law,
say
by
you have a
Hycosian,
chance.
by Hycosian law, you're owed 1 replacement dog or 3 replacement cats.
No, as part of the class feature, I can summon up a new one.
Do
I
the
guess I don't need
camel.
Sasha anymore.
Oh, we can't.
All right, it's your turn.
Yeah, so I'm gonna get pissed off, and I'm gonna shoot it with a crossbow. We get decent damage out of it.
I don't think it does much.
It's not resisting it.
No, she said something in a certain way. Oh yeah, it would show, right? It would show if there was any resistance from the damage,
Yeah, it
right?
does.
Yeah, it would say it took
Oh,
half
okay.
damage. So it's not resisting it. It just has a lot of hit points.
Okay.
And then because I'm going to be somewhat smart, gonna back up a bit more and cry.
Mm-hmm.
All right. Okay, so that's the end of your turn. Alta Vista.
I'm just gonna blast it. So it's shift or control to
Control.
do.
Control.
Control.
to click
All
the
right.
target.
Thank you very much. And blasty. Oh, I did. Yeah, you know what? I'll just hex him. I'll hex him because I can always get it back on a short rest. So I'll hex him too. And we need to burn these things down pretty fast anyway, right?
Yeah.
Okay. Let's see if I can hit it. Well, I hit it. Okay. And a damage, right?
Yep.
Did it add in the hex, or is it? Because that seems
Did
a
you click the button that
yeah.
added that
If you look up, you'll
damage
see I clicked
to you?
myself, like I did what I normally
Oh
do.
no! You know what you did was you added a second thing that said if your target is cursed, you deal 2 damage. So you now have 2 of those, which means it would deal 4 damage. You wanted to apply the spell hex. This is the problem when they name the 4 things after the same damn thing. Like,
Oh, did I do the
part again.
curse, not the
Yeah,
hex?
you
Is that what I
added
did?
Hexblade's curse to yourself twice.
So okay. So did I roll like a 1 for damage then? Because that doesn't make any sense.
No, it didn't apply anything because you didn't curse your target.
Yeah.
You have to apply the cursed status, which you should have a thing to do so to enemies.
Huh?
And the thing you added to yourself searches an enemy, see if it has the cursed status that you've applied to it or not.
Oh,
And if it
okay.
does, it adds extra damage. The
Okay.
hex spell rolls the d6 for extra damage.
Okay.
And yeah,
Is that new? Because we haven't been doing it that way. I added it to
your
my
character's been set up this way for a while now. So that
Oh.
if you curse a target with your Hexblade's curse,
That's just it.
it'll
I wasn't
show
trying
up
to.
curse.
I
at the
wasn't
back
trying to
of it.
use the Hexblade's curse. It was my mistake. I was trying to use hex.
Yeah.
So I'll
So
remove both.
and then just roll a d6 and
Okay.
add that to the 4 damage you dealt.
Thank you. There we go. 10
Woohoo.
damage. And I'm just staying back away.
Steph will have to add that 6 manually.
Sorry about that.
It's okay. It's now
that's more
at
a reminder.
69.
Yay! Best
Hey,
number
that's the sex
ever.
number.
That's the end of your turn?
That's it.
Kevin!
So, sir, I'm really regretting us sending Greypaw away. Berries are alkali, and these things are acidic. He had so many berries.
He did leave us with like 50.
Okay,
Yeah, he did.
I will collect everybody's berries and start smushing them in a pot. Let's
You
try and
realize that the
neutralize some of
berries are
that.
just decently tasting 1 hit point machines, right?
Yeah, but that's if Steph lets us try. Okay, so they're gelatinous cubes, which are just basically cubes of acid. I'm trying to throw a base.
They're somewhat sentient cubes of acid.
Yeah.
Magical sentient cubes of acid.
Well, I say
think
somewhat
this works?
sentient in the fact that they probably don't have a high intelligence modifier.
Roll me an intelligence save or check, whichever.
Who?
Kevin.
Well, save or check, they're the same thing. Oh.
You realize you are desperate seeing, Sasha, and you really want to save Sasha, so you think of this cockamamie plan, but then you realize it's really cockamamie. Aww.
Oh, okay. Pew. Pew. I didn't target, but those both hit.
Well, a target and then apply the damage.
I add damage.
Damn it.
It's no longer on the sex number.
That's okay. Arcady!
All right, 2 shots.
Aha.
Oh, it's dead! It's dead! It's dead!
All right.
Alright, so it is dead.
Is that a 10-foot square or a 5-foot square?
I'm gonna say it's like a 10-foot square.
Okay.
Oh, and with that, the gelatinous cube disintegrates. You see the partially digested remains of the bandit bits, the ration, and also Sasha.
No! Sorry.
Oh, Hecate! What do you do?
Sasha is like dead and gone dead, right?
I mean, you could try and use Revivify or pray really hard to your god. I'm a nice
or
DM.
I can do a ritual to find a new beast.
Exactly. He can almost.
I'm just trying to be the
Or
nice
resurrect.
DM. I'm trying to be the nice DM because 2 gelatinous cubes at a 4th level party is a bit much.
Yeah, they're CR2s.
Yeah, but we
Yeah.
can really just run away and blast and blast and blast. It's not
Yeah,
really.
we don't. At this point, why don't we just hand wave the rest of the fight? Because it's just going to be retreating, shooting, retreating, shooting, retreating, shooting.
Yeah. Like literally for me it's gonna be okay, how many arrows get dissolved while I do this?
That's true.
I'm gonna say then, you are able to just sort of like grab Hecate's body and you pray really, really hard to the divines, and you try using the Revivify spell, and you're able to bring Sasha back.
Steph.
Really don't want me to do that?
No, it's literally part of the class.
To get another one.
I know
To
it's
get another
literally part of the class to get another one.
Like,
Emotional
if
attachments
the
and all
beast
that
dies,
stuff.
you can attain another one by spending 8 hours magically bonding with another beast that isn't hostile to you, either the same type of beast as before or a different one.
But it's
I'm
not
just-
gonna be
Yeah, I want to see how many
Sasha.
times we can kill her in this dungeon.
You get one! You get one! Okay, whatever. Either way, I'll leave it up to you.
It's the
I'll
circle
do
of life.
8 hour
And it moves us
circle
all.
thing.
Let it go. You can
Yeah,
get
I'm
another
just-
one.
That's a different movie.
Yeah.
Let it go.
Okay, I didn't
Oh,
go there.
people were asking, are you Revised Ranger Lauren? I can't remember.
I am completely going player's handbook on this one, which is interesting because I've never played a Beastmaster from the player's handbook before.
Oh, interesting.
All right, so we defeat the oozes. Eventually.
Yeah, eventually you defeat the oozes because you realize they weren't coming down the stairs.
Which is weird because they're like all terrain.
For the purposes of the adventure, I guess that's how they tried to balance it, because you guys should be like level 2 or 3 right now, technically.
They're moved 10 feet. They're just
15.
like mobile. Oh, so they're mobile, difficult terrain at best.
We're supposed to be level 2? Because I have us at level 4.
No. As per the adventure, you're supposed to be like level 2 or 3 right now. But I purposely started you off a little higher because it's supposed to be kind of a gritty adventure. One of the things I heard about this adventure is that it can insta kill a low level, like a level 1-2 party really quickly. And some people didn't find that fun, so I decided to raise you all up to level 3 and just very slowly progress you through the event, this part of the adventure.
Sorry, just a cute moment. I came home and there was a ripped up toy all over the place, so my dog got in trouble. I don't hit him or anything like that or scream at him. I just send him to his cage, and he just came out and now he's nudging me. I apologizing.
Aww.
I mean, a well-trained dog will basically punish itself when you get home. So,
'Cause it was all over the place.
yeah.
He only does it when we're away, so we think it's kind of like, he has anxiety when we're away. So
Mhm.
Oh, anxiety puppers.
Yeah, coping.
Yep.
Oh,
Get him some cheap ones, and
I know. We just have to get him ones that are easier. I mean, don't rip apart and have crap in them. I have to get him one of those.
or
plastic.
find ones that are natural materials that they can rip apart and aren't going to hurt them if they swallow it, kind of thing.
He never swallows it. That's the
Well,
one
that's
thing
good.
about him. He never, at least, well, I don't see it in his poop. Question. With the
Yes.
Hexblade's curse, I thought when you go into Combat Tracker and you click onto that head with stars above it, that you can just remove the Hexblade's curse. You can turn it off and turn it on, but it doesn't seem to be working. Am I doing
Yeah,
something
I
wrong?
can do it.
So here's the thing.
Hmm.
Looking at your character right now, the one
Mm.
that's on you,
Mm.
reading it across, it gives the name of the effect.
Mhm.
It's an if statement. So if
Yep.
whatever
If-
thing you're trying to hit has the
Yep.
custom status of cursed applied to it,
Okay.
it will deal an extra damage of 2. That's
Gotcha.
what that
Yes.
entire line of that effect means.
Yep.
So you should
Got
also have with your Hexblade's curse thing something that says apply cursed status to target.
Gotcha.
You do that one to whatever you're hitting, it'll come up as cursed, and anything you hit that has that cursed status effect will have the extra damage applied.
Yep.
from
I
your
get that. So the Hexblade's curse I apply to the monster. The Hex I apply to myself. But what I'm just trying to do is I didn't want a Hexblade curse it. I just wanted to hex it. So now I'm trying to just remove the Hexblade's curse.
Well, leave that on because if you're attacking something that isn't cursed, it
Oh,
does
I
nothing.
see. It does nothing. Okay.
It's just, that's just to leave it there forever because it's literally one of those things of if you've done something, it'll do
This is like
something. If you've done
base
nothing,
programming.
it'll do nothing.
Yeah.
Yeah,
It's base
an if
programming,
statement.
Exactly.
If something is true, then do this.
Then do this. Okay, I get it. Thank you. All right, let's continue on. Is there anything else in the other one? In the other gelatinous cube?
Let me see.
I mean, a sad little body.
No. In the other one, we knew that
Just random body parts, a bird. Yeah, nothing
type of
of
bird?
interest. I'm going to say a sparrow.
Oh, never mind.
probably just feathers, if anything.
Oh yeah, it's dead.
Mm-hmm.
But then you realize finally, as you're going up these steps, short stone steps carved into the rock circle upwards to the level above. Carved in the walls are the exquisite depictions of dwarven priests and priestesses sacrificing a horde of goblins and other humanoids in ritual sacrifice. On that table you saw outside. While dwarven warriors bathe in rivers of blood. Now, Arcady, because you know a bit about dwarven culture, this does not jive at all with sort of a general pan-dwarven culture, either from down below or up above. Like, that table outside wasn't supposed to be a sacrificial table, it was supposed to be the communal meal, whether it's like a hot pot or just like a buffet sort of thing. But you can tell that this something along the way with this civilization, or this part of the civilization, just got twisted and changed.
All right.
Okay, what do you guys do now?
I am going to turn to Kevin and say, Kevin, do you have a staff or a pole or something? We should do this the old-fashioned way and not run into any more invisible surprises.
I do, out in the cart. I'll run out and grab a couple of 10-foot poles.
I mentioned to the party that with my dark vision, I can see pretty far, 120 feet. So if anything, I can help that way.
All right, so you can see very, very well, and it's sort of the same sort of graphic, creepy patterns. But you also notice that the floors here are very, very smooth from the acid of just from you get the gelatinous cubes just moving back and forth throughout the years, or possibly months or month.
It was a Roomba.
Kevin's always right.
Can I attempt a religion check to understand any of these images?
Sure, Hecate. Do you want to also do a religion check?
Or I'll help Arcady. What's my religion?
Presuming you're trained in it, being a cleric / priestess
Yes.
and all.
I only have a +1 though.
And you probably have guidance
Same
as
as
well.
me.
That's something.
Guidance.
So who wants to do it? You, me, both of us? Each one with guidance?
If I do it, I cannot get lower than an 8.
Yeah, you gotta. You might as well do it, and I'll just help you.
Okay.
Because like I could get a 2 for all I know.
All right, who's roll? Oh, okay, 17.
And did I have guidance?
Do you have guidance? Hint, hint.
Do I even have guidance? I don't.
You
I do.
have guidance.
Oh, yeah.
I was looking at my first level spells. I do have guidance, so I give Arcady guidance as we kind of like confer over these murals.
So 18 total.
18. Yeah, you. The whole thing seems really off, but you have heard of cults and other religions throughout the world and in antiquity that do practice sacrifices. More of the, I guess, normal ones. Some do practice animal sacrificing, but these are humans and other humanoids.
Can I try history?
Or just rolled a 17. You
I
can
thought
try
it was
history.
religion.
Oh, you can try. You can do that as well. But for
Guidance.
your religion, this doesn't seem like anything of any of the dwarven cultures you recognize or know. It seems completely out of place. There are violent dwarven cultures. There are like peaceful dwarven cultures and everything in between. As far as you're aware, they don't practice human sacrifice. You're guessing that it might be a demon? Or some sort of devil?
Okay. Is there, I mean, and, I'll sort of ask Hecate that, of course. I mean, does she see any demonic actual symbology in here? Or is it more sort of, it's human sacrifice, but without showing the sort of main entity?
Currently, it's all just humanoid sacrifice. Maybe you think because a lot of it was non-dwarves, it was goblins and orcs and the like, it could be some weird war that happened, and then everyone, this outpost of dwarves decided genocide was a great idea. Although most gods don't agree that genocide is a good idea.
Didn't we learn that demons had something to do with like the old world basically and how it fell and stuff like that? I feel like we learned that.
You would know that basically as a part of this whole adventure, you've sort of uncovered that a long time ago a demon tried to take over this land when it was ruled by the Star Elves.
Mm-hmm.
That was the start of the Demonplague.
Okay.
And
there we go.
They're the ones who initiated the ritual to try and seal this demon away. But then there have been multiple civilizations that have come forward before and since that have accidentally awakened it, and either it was too isolated after it had kind of run its course. It had just kind of, this place was so remote it didn't spread out into the rest of the world, or another ritual was performed, which is where you met that druidess, and she was her druid circle was the one who encased this whole valley in the magical ice, and the magical ice people could just harvest and would just magically come back regardless.
Okay, so Heke will just turn to Arcady and be like, so we don't like see any demonic symbols or anything like that, but it would not surprise us if that was the case. Dwarves don't turn all kind of like grimace distastefully at the murals, all like homicidally like this without something acting upon them.
What are those dark dwarves? Maybe those those dark
Duragar?
Yeah. Would they do something like this?
Even you get the sense of no.
No.
Duragar dwarves and the various cultures underground have fought each other throughout history, and it can sometimes get very politically complicated. But it's no different than other civilizations up above who, fight each other, and sometimes in war atrocities happen, but nothing quite like this.
Yeah, for them to actually build a temple, like, it'd be one thing in the heat of the moment kind of thing, but building a temple and dedicating it to something, it takes time, takes intent. This was something that was ingrained into their culture. So this Hecate thinks, again, there's no outward sign of the demons, but she would not be surprised if it was their handiwork that caused all the genocide, basically.
Cannibalism and the bathing in blood. And...
Yeah. All the bad shit that we see in the murals. Demons!
Well, let's keep moving forward then.
Okay. Are you doing perceptions or anything else?
I will give guidance if anyone... Guidance.
Oh yeah,
we'll be using the that'd be probably me. We'll be using the 10-foot poles, and I got +5, so I can do that, and
I still have to rope on them.
All right,
also,
yes, I'll move forward. I'll keep
the mic.
It's my mic. I got a new headset, and it's super sensitive. I keep pulling it away from my face so you can't hear it, but you keep hearing it, so I'm pulling it away. Sorry.
It's okay. You might want to just put yourself on push to talk.
Yeah. Okay. I'll try to.
If it's just like that sensitive and you're pulling it away, but I can. It just got really loud at that moment right there.
Not a problem. I'll push to talk. It is then.
All right. Yes, I'll keep moving forward, doing perception checks for traps and tapping the floor just to see if I can make anything out.
Okay, so you tap, 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 tap.
Tappa, 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 tappa.
And so that's... So you rolled an 8. What's your thing? What's your minimum, regardless?
Minimum 8, so that's a 13 total.
All right, so you're tappa, tappa, tapping. You're getting the sense that the gelatinous cubes really came up and down this hallway a lot. So if there were traps here, they probably got munched on by now.
All right. Can I sense a time when the floor changes? I mean, how, I'll turn to Alta Vista and just sort of, how far does this hallway go down? Does it end at the end of the map here?
Yeah, it ends at the end of the map here, and you see a hallway to the left and a hallway to the right. Which way do you go?
I will ask Alta Vista to come forward and look down both hallways to tell me what he spots.
Does that help a bit? I turned the mic volume down. Can you?
That's really low now.
I can barely hear you now. Hold on, let me try and up your voice here.
No. Let me I'm raising it now. Any better?
That's better.
That's much better.
Okay, great.
We can actually hear you now.
Okay, I turned the volume down, so hopefully this will be better. Let me know if you hear the heavy breathing again. Okay, so yeah, I do answer. I tell him how far, of course, the hallway is.
It's right. You say it's right down at the end, and there's a hallway to the left and a hallway to the right. And I presume Kevin is also following with a torch.
I've got the lamp and the rope. But I'm gonna stay a little far back just in case the trap doesn't get both of us and I can pull Arcady back. But I think Arcady wanted Alta Vista up here as well to
Sure.
look down the two hallways was the thing.
Well, you guys feel confident because Arcady hasn't been eaten, Kevin hasn't been eaten or set off a trap.
Yep, no problem. I'm here to help.
All right, so looking left, what do we see?
Alright, you look to the left and you don't see much. It's kind of shrouded in darkness, but Alta Vista, you see partial tapestries line the walls here, half eaten by something acidic from floor to about your shoulder height. The floors are scarred and pitted with acid burns, but scraped free from corner to corner of all possible debris. You see 4 suits of dwarven armor that stand resolute in the corners.
I tell them what I see, and I say, yeah, probably trapped. So, that's kind of one of those things.
I have these. I'll hold up a bag of ball bearings.
Oh, well,
We
I
could
think it's
throw them down the hallway and maybe set something off.
sure.
How far away are they?
I tell them.
I'll open up the map. So 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 40. Oh, well, one's right. I'm going to put, like, some tokens down.
Oh, it's a person. I thought it was a trap.
Well, it's armor. I'm just using a person token so you guys can get a sense of where they are.
I will raise my crossbow and turn to Arcady and sort of shrug my shoulders and take aim at one of the things and say, should I shoot it?
Sure.
All right. I will target, I guess, the closest one and shoot it with a crossbow.
Okay, and with that, it's 9, and you know what? Doing a 5-minute bathroom break sounds like a good idea. Before we start this next bit, so everyone, 5-minute break.
Combat.
Cool. I'll be right back.
Be right back.
Aw.
Tara, do you want to move into the private channel for a second?
Sure.
I am back. So, yesterday was wild, eh? Bombs dropping, planes getting shot out of the sky. I don't think anyone's back yet. Oh, there's a second.
Yeah, I'm back. I'm just when everybody's starting again. I'm back.
Yeah, no worries. No, I didn't realize that Patrick and Tara were in the other chat.
Yep,
Yeah.
we're here. We're back.
I was about to say, well, no one's back, so I'm going to start my one-man monologue about
Thank
whatever I'm
God
looking
for
at
saving us.
currently.
Thank
You're
God.
welcome. Really quick before we get back into it, Clay, are you coming to Breakout this year?
When is it again?
March 20th to 22nd.
March 20th to 22nd. I'd have to check my schedule to see if I'm working. Actually, I think I have my March schedule here. 1 second. Wait a second. 20th to 22nd, you said, right?
Yes.
Why are you guys talking about like I know you last time we spoke, you said you have like a big hotel you're renting or something like that?
Yeah, like I said, my sibling Chris and I have got like an Airbnb place, and I got my other sister Charity to come down. Harmony is out. The
Yay!
point being, my uncle might even coming down. So I'm just like, who else
Ooh.
coming? I'm getting so excited now.
Cool.
Your uncle is
March.
coming?
I'm trying to get him down as well. He's into RPGs and his wife is into board games. So I'm trying to get him to come down, but like they've got a kid and everything, right? So it'll
Yeah.
depend on
Oh,
the little
yeah.
one.
So you said 20th to what?
20th to 22nd, Friday, Saturday, Sunday.
I already booked the time
Okay.
off. Nobody is taking that away from me.
I am presently working, but I can.
Okay. No, I was just
Okay.
curious. I mean, obviously, if you can
You
make
can
it
come
great, if
Saturday
not.
and Sunday if you want.
Yeah.
Well, I'm working nights. So I mean, sorry, I'm working days. So I'm working 7:30 in the morning till 7:30.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Yeah.
Yep. So
Yeah, so maybe not this year. But anyway, I
we'll
was
see.
just curious. I was
Book
just
the
curious
time.
because I'm getting
Yeah,
all
we'd like to
excited
see
for
ya.
it.
Yeah,
We go
I'll
out
see
for
what I can do.
dinner. At worst case, we'll go out for dinner or something.
I can hear your breathing into your mic again, Clay.
I was
Sorry.
actually kissing my wife. That's why. That was not breathing. That was just me.
Okay.
Aww.
Sorry.
Oh, so sweet.
She just got home. So, right now, do you hear any breathing?
Little. It's always when you stop talking.
It's when you exhale after talking.
It's funny. This
You
mic is like
stop.
I got an amazing deal on this wireless headset, and I guess the only downside is, well, there's a little
Tara, what the hell? I just got in trouble for that.
What?
I'm
What
sorry,
I do?
because when you breathed heavy into the mic, I thought it was Ian.
Nobody suspects that it was me.
Oh, Patrick!
Okay, I'm breathing.
Patrick!
I apologize, Tara.
Can I
I
test right now? I'm breathing a little bit. Let's see if you guys can hear it.
Little.
I'm doing it on purpose, so keep in mind maybe I'm
It's
pushing a little.
low. It's
Okay,
it's
good.
low
I just
now.
adjusted
Much
the
lower.
volume again.
Yeah,
Adjusted the
this is better. I haven't heard it in the 2 sentences you said since you said
Okay.
you adjusted it.
Great.
Awesome.
Shall
All
we
right,
carry
so
on?
we are back, and we are about ready to do 1 second.
Mortal Kombat.
Mortal Kombat.
I take it these are those dwarven things they were talking about.
Yes.
Like machinery or whatever.
Yeah, I fought these in Morrowind and Oblivion and Skyrim.
I don't necessarily think you did.
He's making a Elder Scrolls joke. All the ruins are basically dwarven ruins.
Shall we carry
Clever.
on?
Yes. Animated armors.
All right, let's see if I bought a giant magnet. Pretty sure I didn't.
All right, I'm rolling initiative now. So if anybody wants to roll their own initiative, you can do so now.
Yes. How do you do that?
You go on your character sheet and hit the initiative button.
I'm
gonna do that for. I like doing that. All right. So.
got an 11.
There it is. Plus. Yeah. See, when I roll, I roll. Right.
Wait, 4 of them got 20s. Oh my gosh.
Sorry!
I'm not going to hit on an 18. I'm not
Still
stupid.
Alta
Now-
Vista! You're in
I
the
guess my
lead!
question- My question then is my hex still up?
Yes,
Yeah,
it's
it
been
lasts
less
an
than
hour. It lasts an
Okay.
hour, yeah. It's still up.
Sweet. All right. So let me make sure
Which means
it's
my hunter's
on.
mark is too.
Yeah.
Yay!
Yay! I'm gonna target this guy here, animated 1. So first, let me put it on moi. It's funny, like there's aspects of Fantasy Grounds I really like. You know,
Yeah, some of it's kind of fiddly.
I think roll 20 could stand to use a couple of like the featured, right?
Yeah, like I like the sort of automatic rolling and all that sort of jazz. I like the combat tracker.
Mm-hmm.
I
So
think
I'm
a lot
pressing
of the fiddlier stuff will be fixed when we finally move to the Unity, which should be soon.
What's Unity?
You have just applied the hex spell to your
Myself.
character properly.
Myself.
Yay!
All right. But there should always
Although
be-
it will be removed immediately after you roll a damage roll. So you'd
So I
have
have
to reapply it.
Each time?
Yeah, see, as long as you don't log out before when we end, I can change it for you so it'll stay on always.
Cool.
And then you can toggle it off for if you have to switch targets for some reason.
Why did it roll twice?
You're targeting
'Cause-
yourself as well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So good news is you didn't hit yourself, although you did. Bad news is you missed the armor.
Really? How? How can you see that?
It's plate armor. You rolled a 16.
Oh, okay. I see it. 6. Okay. All right. Well, I missed. Done.
Done,
So
done.
now- How do I untarget myself?
Control
once.
click yourself.
Control once. Okay. Yay. Okay.
Yeah, these are these all have 18. All right, so
18.
animated armor 1. Dun duh. Dun duh. Dun duh. Tafina!
It's like a medieval Terminator.
Yep.
Miss!
Ah.
Also miss. You get the sense that it's very rusty and that's why I kind of missed you. Right, so that's the end of that one's turn. Animated armor 2. 5, 10, 15, 25, 30. Hold action. Hold action. Animated armor 3. 5, 10, 15.
These animated armors are awfully anxious.
Actually, no, I'm going to say this. It can't kind of squeeze through. It's an armor. It kind of waits patiently in line to wallop everyone and holds its action. Animated armor 4 is going to do the same. Arcady!
Okay, I will move to here. I'm going to bonus action do the insight check versus animated armor 1, so it needs to give me a deception check.
Okay. It has a -2. Or it rolled a
Okay,
-2
and-
because it has a -5.
All right, and then as my action, I'm going to take out my pouch of ball bearings and scatter them across the ground. Fills a 10-foot square, so I want to try and get it so it takes out that entire hallway. So basically 1, 2, and 4 should have it
sort of under, or I guess no, 10-foot square. I guess 1 and 2 will have it underfoot.
Yeah, that makes sense. And it's only when they move is when they make the dex check, correct?
Yeah, when it moves across the area. And so I will tell everyone to move back and they should fall over. And then I'm going to move back here, and that's my turn.
No. Oh, right. Your action was dropping the ball bearings. Kevin!
All right, so I'm going to move up to about here. Now, can I strike the animated armor from here?
I'm going to say yes. You are kind of tall, and you got long arms, so you can kind of hit it.
I don't have long arms. That was a mistake.
Are you, like, over 6 feet tall?
Yeah, well, yeah. That. Well, I mean, I don't have mechanically long arms. And we will go for the boom bam beam. That's 3 attacks if I use the.
If you use a bonus action to make 2 attacks as a
It doesn't use one of your key points?
It will.
Oh! 2
So
hits!
2 hits. And yeah, I'll stay up front.
Okay. Tafina!
All right, let's look at this intelligently.
Where's the fun in that?
Well, I'm not a stupid little boy. No, it's not my dump stat. All right. I will shift the crossbow into my offhand, pull out my short sword, actually target this guy first and attack. Barely hit for decent damage. And then I was told to back away. I'm doing decently now. I'm going to try backing away.
Okay, so you're gonna go. So you're gonna invoke an attack of opportunity.
Yes, I guess that might be what I'm doing.
Right. Okie dokie. Just wanted to confirm before you did it. Well, it rolled a 1, so you are saved for now.
What the hell was? What was that?
Oh,
That was the damage from the cube finally hitting Sasha, dealing 26 damage this time, instantly killing her.
What the hell?
Why did it was my mistake with how I put the effect on her. I kept her in this tracker because I presume after this you're gonna have a long rest and be able to resummon her. Hecate.
Tafina has PTSD and basically just had a really nasty flashback.
Yeah.
Well, I'm not going to get up in there because Arcades had to back away. So I'll step back a few more feet. And then I'm just going to go for control targets animated armor 1 with where is it now? Sacred Flame. Yes. Aww. 3 damage just to the armor.
It's looking a little rough around the edges.
Me.
Alta Vista. It's bloodied. It's bloodied.
Okay.
If
Now
it had blood.
I have a question here. So I wanted to cast Shadow Blade. Now, if I use that, can that act as my pact weapon?
No.
Is there a particular reason?
Because you have to
why?
assign a ritual in order to do it.
Oh, so it's not. So it has to be. So you have to bless like your physical blade.
Yeah.
It's not an effect that goes over the blade like green flame blade.
No, it is a physical blade that you weave together threads. A sword. It counts as a simple melee weapon for which you are proficient. It has the finesse, light, and thrown properties. In addition, you use sword. Is it dim or in darkness? Then you can make the attack with advantage, which is pretty badass.
Yeah, the problem is when you finish a long rest, you can touch one weapon you're proficient with that lacks two-handed property
Yeah, that's cool.
and turn it into your packed weapon. So you would have to still have that weapon out when you're finishing your long rest and then summon it that way.
Actually,
Or ask for DM Fiat to say, yes, you can.
It's actually perfectly fine because it's a finesse weapon, which means I can deck, right? To hit.
You can
right?
use Dex. You're not required to.
Yeah, but of course I'm going to use my best stat. Okay, I will do that. All right. All right. Now, how do I change this into a weapon? Does it do that when I cast it automatically? How does that work?
Yeah, it becomes like a sword,
in theory,
right?
there should be an attack roll and dice damage for the spell.
Okay, great. So I'm going to move in. What's this? Who's that? Who's this guy above? No, I guess that's one of our guys.
Oh, that was just the flavor token. Oh crap! I flipped them. That was just the flavor token from earlier. I didn't want to give away that it was an enemy.
All right.
Oh please, we knew it was an enemy.
Let's see if this works now. So, and I guess it's for a minute. It doesn't really give you a counter or anything. It just gives me a second here. Shadow Blade. All it says is damage.
Okay, that's weird. I guess you're supposed to roll your D. Roll like your standard attack with with like a standard sword, and then apply that damage. That's how we'll handle it.
All right. That's all right because it does psychic damage. Do you think these things will be? They're constructs. Would that work on a construct? Just
they got rid of the damage immunities for a lot of the non-constructy things, but I'm not 100%.
You know what? I'm going to have you roll an Arcana as just like a free sort of action to see whether or not you would know this.
Okay, sure. So that would be ability, right?
Arcana. That would be intelligence.
No. I'm saying it would be under my ability, right?
Yes.
Under your skill tab.
Skill tab. Thank you very much. Okay. Arcana, which I have a whopping 2 on. +2. 16.
All right. I want to say with the 16, you would know from the stories that animated armor, because they don't have a brain, they're not affected by psychic damage.
Okay, so I won't do that then. Can I rewind?
Yes, you can rewind.
I'm just going to blast it then. Okay.
I've never heard of the Shadow Blade, so that's an interesting spell.
Yeah, it's a pretty good spell too.
It creates a small dagger-like blade that is treated like a weapon that deals 3d8 psychic damage.
Isn't it
and
2d8?
is considered a finesse weapon. No, it's 3d8, I thought.
Maybe at higher levels, but
Brendan has been using it consistently in Icewind Dale.
Oh, so he knows.
Oh, really?
I stand corrected. It is 2d8 psychic damage, but it has the thrown and light properties, and it can be thrown the same range as the dagger.
Hit!
Oh, cool.
With your Eldritch Blast.
All right. Expired.
Oh, ho, ho, and it goes down. Clunk, 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 clunk.
All right. I am done.
Okay. Animated Armor 2 is going to move forward, so he's going to need to make a dexterity saving throw, right? It's a dex save.
DC 10.
He rolled a 2, so that means he's prone?
Yes.
Alright, let me put the prone action on him.
I gotta love Looney
Can he move on this turn, or no?
Nope, that ends his turn.
Animated Armor 3, Animated Armor 3 is going to come into this area, which means another dexterity save. one rolled a 1.
Okay. This would probably look pretty funny.
It actually does.
Mm-hmm.
This one, again, because he is blocked by his brothers, is just going to hold his action and not move. Arcady!
All right. My insightful fighting is done for, but that's okay. I'm going to move forward, pull out short sword, because I'll have advantage since he's prone.
Which means you'll still get sneak attack.
Nice!
And then I will Actually, I won't get disadvantage because I
You
have
advantage
crossbow.
on the attack roll.
You
Are
won't
you
get
doing
this
like
You,
dual?
you were
Are you
attacking
dual
with your
blading?
short
Yeah,
sword.
offhand. Yeah, and then
Oh.
offhand is crossbow because I have crossbow expert.
Right.
Right.
Ooh, nice.
Ooh, nice.
2 19s.
1 damage, so grand total of 16 damage.
Wait, you should have had advantage with that attack. No, wait, no,
Oh,
it
yeah,
would have been a
didn't
straight
press the
roll.
button.
Never mind.
Strip.
Because he's
If he's
prone.
raging.
It's because he's prone, not because he's within 5 feet.
Yeah, and then I will step back that way to let somebody else come forward and take a couple more swings.
Kevin!
All right. So, sir, am I blocking them?
No, you stay where you are because you've got advantage on all your attacks on this dude because he's still prone.
All right. So let's do just that normal 2 attacks.
There you
Very
go.
nice.
What?
There it goes.
Critical hit!
And second one, miss.
You got that critical hit! You just come in. How would you describe your critical hit?
Well, he's lying on the ground. Kevin just kicks him square in the codpiece.
Tafina!
I will set down my crossbow, pull out my other sword, take a deep breath, and then I'm going to first double check the situation here. Which do I want to do more? I'm going to hold off on casting Hunter's Mark. So I will move up 20 feet. And then I will attack with my action on this guy. And strike him. And then attack with my bonus action on this guy. And strike him again. And deal 5 more damage than I needed to.
I'm guessing
And
you're dual wielding, right? I'm guessing.
yes, I have 2 short swords.
Yep.
And basically I've gone furious.
Mm-hmm.
And my turn.
You are just this little angry gnomey ball of energy, and you're just like, ah!
Oh, I pulled a Wolverine and jumped the distance, basically.
Okay.
Let's. Have either of those 2 been hurt? Armor 3 or 4? No.
No.
Durr.
One is prone, though.
Yeah, exactly.
The first
No.
one's prone.
I was going to toll the dead, and it's a D12 of damage instead of a D8 if they're already hurt.
But he has
Ba-ba.
disadvantage when he's on the ground for dexterity saving throws.
But I'm not going to deal as much damage. That's my thing. Point being. So I'm going to Sacred Flame him. instead because, of everything you guys said. So cast, success, damage.
Oh no,
You should
he,
have
He
disadvantage.
succeeded with a 16.
he succeeded with the
So
16.
he should have had disadvantage.
Oh.
Can
'Cause I didn't click my
can
advantage,
you get
sorry.
disadvantage on the dexterity saving throw? Yeah, okay. So
Because
roll
he's
again.
prone.
Roll again.
Yep.
Right, that one he
Okay,
failed.
now
So
he fails.
keep the 4
Yeah.
damage. Yeah.
So whenever I see the successor, I automatically think I succeeded and he failed. So just derp. Okay, that's all I do.
Alta Vista.
Yep. Okay, he's prone, so I'm gonna move in. All right. So we're using my charisma stat. So, okay. +3. I'm just making sure all my damage, because since my quarterstaff, actually I forgot, is my packed weapon. For the bonus damage, I should be using my charisma stat, correct?
Yes, which is +3.
Yes. Okay.
And it crits on a 19.
Great. All right. All right.
I think it does. That
No,
might
I don't
be
think it does.
modification.
Does it? I've never heard that before. 5, 10, 15.
Oh, I just realized we should have Alta Vista fighting spiders for us.
Why is that?
You're really good at searching the web.
You do have to make a dexterity saving throw as you move into that space.
Oh, do I? Okay, then I won't do
Yeah.
it. Then I won't die. I will.
Oh no, it's DC 10. You'll be fine.
So you say. No,
Fair
thank
enough.
you. No, thank you. Okay, then I will attempt to blast it at disadvantage. Now, how do you do that?
Hit the disadvantage button.
There you go. Disadvantage. All right, then I don't even have to move forward. In case. Stay where I am, and let's see if I am lucky.
Now, if you fire at the guy standing up behind him, you won't have disadvantage.
Ah, you make. All right, I will do that. All right. Oh, and I still roll disadvantage. Dumb.
You rolled 2 4s.
I missed anyway. Okay, I missed. Next.
Now I realize where I was being confused. If you used your Hexblade Curse on someone, then you crit on a 19.
Gotcha. Okay.
All
I'm
right,
done.
you miss. Animated armor number 3 is going to stand up.
Oh yeah, I have to recast my hex.
And then move forward. And then needs to do another dexterity save. And rolled a 15. It makes it.
It's a nimble suit of
And misses both times.
I'm wiry.
And animated armor number 4 is going to do the same thing. It rolled a 10 and is able to stay up. Arcady!
All right, I will just fire at the animated armor 3.
Hit!
Hooray for sneak attack.
Yep, that's it for me.
Kevin!
All right, is it? It's still on the ball bearings, right?
Yes.
But it's standing up.
It is standing up.
Sweep the leg. I swept the leg.
Nice.
That's for a trip attack.
Oh! Since you so it's prone now, I guess.
Well,
Oh,
it
no,
has,
it's a contested roll. It's like grappling, except you're pushing.
but he might have disadvantage if he's on the ball bearings. I don't know. That's up to you.
Well, it rolled a 1, so it's now prone. So, okay, so 1 sack.
And then my bonus action, I'll kick it in the nuts. I will not kick it in the nuts.
You have advantage because he's prone.
Yeah, you have
right.
advantage.
You weren't targeting him.
All right.
That's
I
the
won't
thing.
target him for this next one just to make sure. Then I'll do it for damage. It's probably
You
a miss.
missed.
12 is a miss. Yeah, sorry.
He's
They're
targeted
plate
now
armor.
anyway.
They have an 18 AC.
Yeah.
And I'll just turn to Hecate and go, he's very groin focused today.
Just a little bit.
That's the end of your turn?
That is it.
Tafina, you have a prone enemy in front of you.
All right. So, well, first of all, I pull up my sheet. I swing once. I swing twice. 2 19s. Damn. Oh. Okay, and I end my turn growling incoherently at this thing.
Hecate.
I totally can imagine Spring Hecate just humming as she's shooting things at people.
It's like, yep, just humming along, humming a little ditty. I'm going to try Toll the Dead. I really want to see how Toll the Dead works. I want to see what it can do. So I'm going to give it a try again. Cast. I'm targeting, right? Yes, I'm targeting. Cast. Yes, it failed. It's already hurt, so it's a D12.
Nice.
Wow. Solid.
Dying, yes! And she'll giggle. And it's like, yay! And
So
that's
you
it.
jump up and down, go like, yay, yay, yay.
I did it! Yay!
Why do I picture the 16-bit Chun-Li victory pose celebration?
Just a wee bit.
All right, Alta Vista.
All right. Let's see here. So there's one left.
One left. He's unarmed. Well, not unarmed, but uninjured.
Okay, let's blasty him. Technically, I will just, of course, miss. I am useless.
It's so your Eldritch blasts are so cool.
We get one more look at that. All right. Next.
This one rolled a 6. It is now prone.
All right.
I mean,
Short
good pride
sword.
attack.
I want a crit. Oh, I didn't target it.
You hit. It's a
You
19.
hit,
Yeah,
you
I
hit,
hit.
it's a 19. So just make sure you target it now. Yay!
And then crossbow.
Miss.
Nope.
Kevin!
All right.
Wait a minute. I shouldn't have had disadvantage on that.
No, because
Okay, and it dropped to 13, which would have been an 18, which would mean
That would have hit.
That would have hit. All right, so roll your damage real quick. Yay! Kevin!
All right. So, it's lying on top of all bearings right now, right?
Yes.
All right. So my first attack my first action is going to be to attack. So I will punch it once. Let me make sure I'm targeting. There we go.
Keep in mind, if you use your action to attack, your bonus action has to be to attack, not to grapple.
Okay. I can work with that. Okay, so that's my first one. So damage. Is it still up?
Yes.
Yep.
Okay, now second attack. I want to kick him in the bottom of the feet, so he rolls away on the ball bearings he's lying on top of.
I'm gonna say it's an animated construct. It's not a person.
Yeah,
It's
so it
not
should be easier.
It's not going to have this sort of instinct to run away.
No, like it's lying on its back
Okay.
on top of ball bearings,
Right.
which are on top of the floor.
Okay.
So it's literally easy to move because it's on little balls.
He's going to try
So
and
I'm
push
gonna-
it like a conveyor belt.
Yes.
It's not conveyor belts.
I'm trying to kick it away. Okay, fine. I'll just do my second attack. I was trying to get a bonus attack for Arcady and
It wouldn't have
Tafina.
worked because it was moving and not under its own power if you'd done that.
Oh, yeah.
It's almost dead.
And done. Oh, wait. I guess I could use a key point, and I'll do
No,
1/3
too
attack.
late. You already did your
Yeah.
first attack. All right. I'm going to finish this sucker off, I assume.
Yeah.
So I will lay into it.
Nat 20!
Oh,
It's dead!
Jesus,
2
all the
hit
20s
points.
tonight.
Mhm.
It had 2 hit points.
And then for good measure, I deal another 8 damage as I just carve into the sucker.
So much anger.
Check.
Oh.
Lost my Sasha.
I guess were the traps.
And
But let's just.
I'm slowly prying this thing apart with both my blades.
Heke is going to look on with a little bit concernedly.
Yeah,
will
does
move.
anybody want to do anything about this?
No, Heke is perfectly content to let Tafina work through his issues. She's just a little worried about him.
Yeah, I'm going
right.
to move into the room and investigate for any traps, and then any hidden doors or anything in the walls that these things were
Sure.
protecting.
Guidance.
And
Thank you.
pokey stick.
You don't find any traps. You get the sense that the animated armors were the trap. So you technically already sprung the trap.
All right. And then any hidden doors or...
Nope.
all right. Do you want a separate roll for that or just no?
It's just a no. I'm going to save you the time.
Okay. Then with the lamp, I will move in and I will, of course, ask Alta Vista to come use his keen sight to look down the hallway.
I am a female. Can you not see that I have?
I cannot see with that picture. Sorry. I will ask
Yeah,
her to
the
look
picture
down the
the
hallway.
picture's quite skewed.
I'm just messing around.
And wait,
but
I thought one of your personalities was male.
excuse me. What personalities?
Oh, shoot. Never mind.
Quiet.
What are you talking about?
No, I think I got hit in the head in that last fight. Ow.
Oh, I will collect all the ball bearings back.
I do not have a male bone in my bone. I request it.
Oh, good thing. I wanted to finish, well, would you like one? But you finished the joke.
All right. And so I help him.
right,
Oh,
you
no,
see-
he's going to make me do it. You know that.
Oh, okay. Yeah, definitely.
You see this room. There's holy writing all over the walls that suggests this room was meant for prayers and meditation. Ancient acid burns cover the walls and floor. A large, thick, burned rug depicting the greatness and benefice of the ancient dwarf god Naja really ties the room together.
Dodge is not a great name for a god.
Naja.
All right. I'm going to check for traps as I move through the passageway here.
Okay. In the passageway, you see no traps.
All right. And then using the pole, I'm going to keep tapping at the floor and I want to poke at the carpet from as far away as I can get.
I still have the rope on him.
You are avoiding the carpet, is what you're saying?
Yes, I'm going to avoid the carpet and just sort of poke at it with the pole that I got from Kevin.
All right, 1 second.
I go, there's always something under the carpet. Can we try to fit?
Or it's the carpet itself.
Yeah, that's true.
One of my bosses has a carpet in their front hallway that attacks intruders. He sticks it on new recruits as a joke. It's pretty funny.
If I had that, I would just use it on people who try to when they come to my door. I just.
All right, so
I would-
you poke at it, and it immediately tries to grab the stick,
Cloaker.
I will let go of it.
and it sort of binds itself around the stick. It is a rug of smoldering. Or smothering, not smoldering.
A rug of smoldering would be a little less cool.
Mr. Rug, I am an expert at rug cleaning. If you stand down, I will give you an expert cleaning.
It has an intelligence of 1. It's not that smart. But
Kevin,
as it
it's a rug.
goes to
Yeah, but this rug don't lie.
as it goes to, envelop your stick, you see that there's golds and maybe some jewelry hidden underneath this rug.
Okay. Shall we?
Do you guys do? You guys so far have avoided the smothering rug.
I have a piton and a hammer.
Can't we just set the rug on fire?
You can try to set the rug on fire. If anyone has dispel magic, that would also work.
Wait, really? I don't have
Yeah,
it.
it unanimates it for a little while. I think it's a ranged attack situation, or if we can, I'll look at Hecate and Alta Vista and say, I think you could probably damage it most with magic.
Can we just say we blast it to pieces?
Yeah, I'm going to say because it is 9:45 that you guys blast it to pieces. You guys are going to be smarter with this.
Kevin runs out to the wagon and comes struggling back with a portable ram, and he tosses it onto the rug so it can't get up.
And then we shoot it.
Yeah, that's actually pretty clever.
Tafina leaps on it and is ripping it apart with his teeth. Just
no, I'm smart enough to know not to get close to these things. I like breathing, so I'd shoot it with my crossbow multiple times.
Plus, he killed his pet doing that way.
Let him heal.
And I will have
and got enveloped.
Let him heal.
Yeah, I want to check out these images on the wall, but you said there were acid marks and burns?
Yeah, sort of like this room is slightly more domed, so more has been sort of preserved, and you also get the sense that the there was less gelatinous cube activity up here. You think maybe the rug is smoldering and the gelatinous cube got into a fight ages ago, and as a result, this place is a little less worn out.
Okay, I'll have Kevin collect the gems and gold and stuff, and ask Hecate to help me again with a religion check.
Will do. I need a good guidance.
Do you want to roll it this time?
If I don't look like Kevin, I do.
I don't think I can guidance myself, though.
Of course you can.
Yeah, you can guidance yourself.
Okay.
We've both got a +1, so you've got advantage in guidance.
So, click advantage, religion, and then add guidance. 20. Not natural.
Nice.
If you think about it, Tara, you're appealing to your own god. Guidance,
True.
So he helps everybody else and not you. Fair.
So
Fair enough.
in this room, again, you're getting more the sense of you actually, I'm going to say, see what would start off with Arcadie's help, because Arcadie speaks Dwarven. Would start off to be a more normal prayer to their sort of Grim Reaper death god. Turn into something more sinister and sinister and sinister. And you're definitely getting, while they're not invoking a demonic name that you would know, you definitely get the sense that, yeah, there had to be some demons involved. And you also see a scene where the smothering rug you just destroyed was being used to for sacrifice as well. They would set it on a sacrifice and choke it to death.
So yeah, guys, we're seeing more demonic activity in here, and that rug was actually a sacrificial tool.
Like ripping off that novel, Doctor Strange?
I guess. I don't know.
What are you referring to?
He's
Yeah.
referring to Doctor Strange's movie where
The
the
cloak is
Cloak
animated,
of-
and he can control it.
whatchamacallit, yeah.
Right.
I was actually making a reference to Rick and Morty where Rick is like, lab coat, rip off Doctor Strange.
Yeah, I remember that.
Oh, but you do find treasure in this room. You find 134 copper, 13 silver, 5 gold, a filthy silver tiara with a sleeping unicorn motif on it, and a battered gold plate.
Can I put
So a
that?
plate, a tiara, and 7 gold.
I just want to put that on. I just want to feel pretty one time in my
Sorry,
life.
7.5, if I did my math right.
Sure, 7.5.
Well, it's 113 copper, you said, right? That's
134.
1 gold, 13 copper. Oh, okay, so 1.34 gold plus 5 gold plus you said it was 34 silver, which is another 3 gold.
13
Now,
silver.
I really want to see Kevin put on this tiara because as a furbolg disguising himself, it's going to sit, a 1.5 feet above your the head that we can see currently?
So he'll have a tiara halo.
Actually,
much.
that might happen, yeah. Actually,
yeah.
no, I think this guy's self, I'm going shorter, so it's going to appear like in my neck. Because furbolgs are tall.
Yeah, they're tall. You're appearing
you're-
shorter. So
you're-
your head looks like you look like you're
Yeah.
1.5 feet shorter. So you have to put it on your actual head. So it's going to be a 1.5 feet above your fake head.
Tiaras go
Oh,
on
yeah,
the
yeah.
head, Ian.
Yeah, no, I'm seeing how, yeah. That makes sense, yes.
I will do an investigation check. I want to search the walls as well, make sure there's no hidden areas in the wall or secret doors or anything like that.
I'm just going to let you know there's none.
Okay.
Oh,
Just because I kind of want to finish this bit, and we're getting close to... And it's almost 10.
and it's 3 feet above my head because the furbolg disguise self has more height.
That's very disturbing.
Agreed. Okay.
Okie dokies. So, you come over into here. The other side. And Alta Vista, you see the door frame to this room is marked with deep acid burns, and the door and hinges are missing. The floor also shows severe acid cleansing damage. Beyond the chamber's center stands a 10-foot-high circular iron rack of fine swords.
Of what sorts?
Fine swords, F-I-N-E.
I shoot one with an arrow with a crossbow bolt.
Okay, so you
You're
shoot
just
one...
shooting everything.
I'm paranoid.
Fair enough.
With good reason.
Good reasons, yeah, I mean...
They've said everything in here is just trapped, so
Well, understand
anything that's not nailed down, I shoot.
under our stand your down doctrine, I think we're okay.
Look, we found a little child. He shoots him.
Actually, given the location, I probably would.
Oh, 10
It's just-
flying swords come out.
Sweet.
It's just a sword.
Ah, crap.
Arcady readies the ball bearings, then goes, oh, and puts them away.
We should have
we
saved
gonna
some
have
of the
time to do-
acid from those cubes.
Are we gonna have time to do this fight?
Probably not.
Yeah. Oh. Leave that up to everyone.
I mean, they don't have that many hit points, I don't think.
My dog has to go out. You guys can do it, but I'll have to step out.
Yeah, let's end it there then.
All right,
Yeah.
we'll end it there, surrounded by swords.
Ooh.
That's a good ending. And actually, and then go to credits.
Credits.
Yeah, it's a good cliffhanger.
Ooh, will they survive?
Anything better than Star Wars. Okay,
Find
so-
out next time.
Join us next week on.
Dragon Ball Z.
Same bat channel. Good
All
game,
right.
But then we're going to spend half of next episode just like charging up.
I know. Like several episodes.
Right, with that, I would like to thank. I would like to thank ZLT and Kitsune, Ice Kitsune 777. Thanks for Miss Duke. Thank you for catching us back again. And before I leave, I want to raid our fellow, our sister channels, DM Quicksilver. So 1, 2, 3. We're starting raid now.
Confused.
You can raid
She's
other
sending
people's.
everyone who was watching us on Twitch to the other channel.
See?
Yeah, we're part of this network, and we're trying to expand.
Sweet.
Yay!
Viewership and all that. Yeah.
Yeah, share viewership. So I raided his channel, and yeah, I will turn off the stream.